in Sun City in Fran Meixel's home, and joining me today is Larry Mishu of Healthy Environments. Larry, thank you so much for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
So Larry and Healthy Environments has come into the Mishu home and really done some wonderful upgrades that has helped out with Fran's overall energy efficiency, as well as just made it a healthier place to be. So we're going to get into a little bit about what you've done here in Fran's home, but first, if you would, tell us just a little bit about Healthy Environments.
Okay. Healthy Environments is a duct cleaning company specializing in indoor air quality, mold mitigation, and energy conservation.
Wonderful. Well, tell me a little bit about your role with Healthy Environments and what you do here in Sun City.
Okay. I'm an account rep for Healthy Environments, also a neighbor here in Sun City. And this is actually be starting my 5th year with Healthy Environments. Very proud of that. Healthy Environments has been around for a little over 20 years. Tim Silcox is the owner, and he's also a certified mold mitigation specialist, supervisor, I should say. And only one in the area presently. There's actually 3, and the other 2 are in Charleston, so that's very important. All the products we use are, blessed and approved by Environmental Protection Agency, and everything is, you have licensed personnel using them, and they're trained in how to use them.
So tell me about some of the services that you offer with Healthy Environments.
Well, we have a number of services from duct cleaning to window film, dryer vent cleaning. There's several that we have.
Sounds like there's just really a lot that you have to offer.
I consider myself somewhat of a counselor here in Sun City, and these are my neighbors, these are my friends, these are my extended family, if you will.
Absolutely.
And I really take pride in going in and trying to assist them in any way that I can to take care of their needs.
Now, you mentioned that you have duct cleaning, and you also mentioned air filters. Could you tell us a little bit about how important is an air filter? What's the role in the home? And how important is it to have healthy airflow? Well,
airflow is key. It's actually about 70% of the folks here in Sun City actually are overfiltrating, and that can be a serious problem. A lot of the filters they offer today are high efficiency and real tight pleated filters like the one I'm holding here. The problem is if you restrict the airflow going in, you're going to have very minimal airflow going out. It's going to make your system run a lot longer, a lot harder, and it's not going to dehumidify in such the way that it should. But I'll go in a little bit more detail as we get a little farther on.
Now, you also mentioned duct cleaning. I know there's a lot of companies out there that offer that service. So tell us what sets Healthy Environments apart when it comes to duct cleaning.
Okay. Healthy Environments does not use any brushes, whips, pesticides, or biocides in there. All of our duct work is what they call flex duct. Flex duct's like the old slinky we used to roll down the steps with a little bit of cellophane on the inside, aluminum foil on the outside. So you cannot use any brushes or whips or it'll absolutely tear through it. It's very similar to your dryer vent.
Okay. And when you go into a home here in Sun City or elsewhere, there's a lot of health issues that people might be concerned with, possibly respiratory illnesses. What kinds of things have you seen, and how does Healthy Environments help with those kinds of issues?
We will start at the cold air return in the hallway. And as you look up at the ceiling, you will see these fins, and that's how the duct attaches to the ceiling. So what we do, and you'll notice here that there's gaps here, and we have to eliminate those by putting mastic in to seal it so you have a nice tight fit. Building codes, unfortunately, don't require that the ducts be sealed, but to ensure that you're not breathing fiberglass and that type of thing, we insist on completing everything that the building codes don't. Sealing the ductwork and stopping the infiltration of fiberglass and dust and pollen will really help alleviate these issues for them. And they'll find that they won't have the respiratory issues, the itchy eyes, the sneezing, and I've also had a number of folks tell me that they're sleeping much better.
Now, I know you've done some duct work here in the Meixel home, and Fran's going to tell us a little bit about how that's helped her here in her home.
I noticed the ads in the newspaper, the packet, and the Sun stations, and I thought I really need to get my work done. I've noticed a lot of dust, particularly a lot of fibers on my dark furniture for years, and finally I gave Larry a call, and He was very prompt on the appointment, which I appreciated. And when he got here, we talked about the vents. He showed me on my vents what was occurring that I was unaware of. And then finally, he took me through the process of what they would be doing, going up into my attic, my crawl space, and cleaning the vents, starting in the hall with the air return, and then going down as far even into the, I call it the furnace, but I guess it's the air conditioning and the heating unit. And they took that apart as well and washed all of that, and then masked it all together again. Then he explained to me that they would take the can lights apart and they would seal those. They would seal around my vents and cover all that up. And I was very happy with that because I do have allergies, and I needed help.
Okay, so we've heard from Ms. Mikesell about how the ducts have helped her here in her home and that duct cleaning work. Tell us a little bit more about what you're going to do with Healthy Environments when you come into a home. What can we expect?
Well, we are going to clean, coat, and seal all the ductwork to prevent any fiberglass, mold spores, or infiltration allergy type symptoms coming from your attic. And we're going to eliminate that, and we're going to encapsulate the living area. Unfortunately, building codes don't require that, but in order to have a safe, healthy environment, we found it paramount, and it provides immediate relief for those with COPD, asthma, and other allergy-related issues.
Now, I know Ms. Mikesell has also had some window tinting done. You mentioned to me earlier that it's called V-Cool. Tell us a little bit about what exactly V-Cool is.
V-Cool has a number of benefits. Among them, it stops about 80% of the heat coming through your sun, direct sun. It'll eliminate glare. It will stop any fading of carpets, furniture, that type of thing. And not to mention, you'll probably save about 10% on your energy bills.
Well, that's a great benefit right there. And I understand you have a demonstration for us. So let's check out that demonstration and see firsthand what V-Cool does.
Super. Jess, I'd like to show you this little V-Cool demo, if I may. This is representative of just regular glass in there. And I'd like you to put your hand up here like I am and just feel the heat.
Oh yeah, I can definitely feel there's a lot of heat coming through there.
Okay. Now, we'll put the V-Cool up and let it sit for just a moment. There you go.
Okay.
Now, check that out.
Wow, I can't really feel any heat at all, actually. That's quite the difference.
It actually cuts about 80% of the heat of the sun directly from coming through. So it will make a substantial difference, not only in the amount of heat, but it'll eliminate any fading of your carpeting, furniture, and also it cuts the glare substantially without darkening the room.
So some great benefits of V-Cool, and now we want to hear from Ms. Mikesell and how V-Cool has helped her right here in her home.
The V-Cool film for the windows is what I really wanted to get done as well. My problem is I have a western exposure. The sun really beats down on me, particularly in the summer. In the afternoons, my dining room area gets very warm, very hot, and I have to close the blinds in order for me to keep it a little on the cooler side. Well, I don't have to do that anymore.
So we've heard from Ms. Mikesell and the great benefits she's received from you installing V-Cool here in her home. Now, I know viewers at home are probably wondering about costs associated with having these wonderful services and upgrades to their home. But I know from listening to you that the benefits greatly outweigh the costs of these services, and it sounds like they're going to get some cost savings in the form of their energy bill and potentially even an energy tax credit. Can you tell us about that?
That's correct. You should probably save somewhere between 10 and 15% on your energy bills by having the duct cleaning done, and you'll save some additional money by having the V-cool work done because of the amount of heat it stops from coming in.
And not only that, but possible damage to some of your flooring and materials in your home that it's going to save you from as well.
Exactly. And they have extended the tax credits this year up to $500. And so it'll definitely be a savings for you, not to mention the 5 to 10% or 10 to 15% you'll be saving monthly. And with them projecting the cost of energy doubling in the next 5 years, that's going to be pretty important.
That's going to be some important savings.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Lots of great benefits and a way to actually save money down the road. So tell us how we can get in touch with you if we're interested in having some of these services and having you come out to our homes.
Great. Well, you can call me. I'm going to run a half-page ad in the Sensations every month. And you can call your neighbor, Larry Mishu, at 338-0001, or you can call the office, 757-5522, and they will contact me directly.
Wonderful. Well, Larry, thank you so much for allowing us to come in this home and see everything that you and Healthy Environments has to offer. We greatly appreciate you being here.
Thank you.